Multnomah County District Attorney Mike Schmidt is calling the shortage of public defenders an urgent threat to public safety. On Monday night, a lone gunman opened fire on 2 buildings at Michigan State, killing 3 students and injuring 5 others. All right, thank you, Celine. Moscow officials are investigating a fire that seriously damaged a sober group living home early Sunday morning. Yesterday, 3 were killed in Orlando. The 19-year-old suspect initially shot a 38-year-old man, fled the scene, and then returned to shoot 4 more people, killing a 9-year-old girl and journalist Dylan Lyons. Earlier today, SpaceX aimed to send the biggest and most powerful rocket ever built on a round-world trip. The rocket blasted off into the atmosphere, traveling only 24 miles before things went sideways. Multiple engines on the 33 booster Starship malfunctioned, causing the rocket to flip on its side and lose altitude. And there's a new art exhibit to check out on campus next week. If you swing by the Jordan Schneitzer Museum of Art, you could check out the Master of Fine Arts thesis exhibit. Starting on Tuesday, it will include pieces that have been worked on for several years. Yesterday, a man called in a bomb threat to the Marshall store in Moscow. Everyone was safe and no bomb was found. However, both Marshalls and next-door neighbor Petco were evacuated. All right, well, we just had breaking news. AgTech OS Inc. has announced today that they will seek an alternate location for the biodiesel plant that was proposed by the Port of Whitman in Pullman. A number of citizens had protested against this plant, creating a petition that had more than 7,000 signatures. In a statement released by AgTech OS, the company said that the current location has created overwhelming negative sentiment due to its proximity to the residential areas of Pullman. We will have more for you on that on the next show tomorrow. About 170 volunteers are busy in Spokane County this week, surveying the houseless population for the annual point-in-time count. To better understand the needs of the houseless population, volunteers will be surveying individuals to understand what can be done to help them. This service should help those who are deaf, hard of hearing, speech impaired, or anyone who might be unsafe if they were heard by an intruder or an abuser. According to the Deputy State 911 Coordinator, texting doesn't get help to you as fast as calling does, but please use the method that keeps you the safest. For the first time, an assault weapons ban has passed a chamber in Washington State, being passed by the House on Wednesday, sending it now to Senate. The bill proposed will prohibit the manufacture, import, and sale of such weapons. Dozens of industrial groups and chambers of commerce sent a letter to Washington State Legislature addressing their concerns of heightened crime rates. Legislature is currently considering a bill that would boost drug possession up to a gross misdemeanor. Reported an update about the hit and run that caused power lines to go down on Saturday morning on Orchard Drive. WSU student Swadheen S. Bowell turned himself in several hours after the incident and was arrested for DUI, hit and run, and reckless driving. Well, Cougs, we are officially halfway through the semester, and it's time for some graduation reminders. All graduating seniors must apply for the degrees by March 3rd and RSVP their spot on commencement night by April 3rd. Pullman High School will debut a musical production with Disney's Newsies held at Pullman High School Theater from Thursday to Saturday for the next 2 weeks. Shows will run from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. with tickets to the shows costing $5 for students and $10 for adults. The bill would have more serious penalties, adding to hazing incidents. This would include hazing becoming a harassment crime, which can enforce things like no contact orders. It also adds the possibility of national organizations to hold those individual members accountable for their actions. It has been 3 years since Brian Drake, a doctor in Idaho, was murdered in a shooting out front of his Bonners Ferry office. Since then, there has been no answers for the Drake family as to the motive of the shooting or who the shooter is. Whitman County residents will have the opportunity to improve their computing skills starting today. There will be computing workshops at local libraries within the county until the month of July. No, SoCal.
Yes.
That's wild. You know, up in north central Cal, Sacramento area, we're having the same kind of weather. That's what my parents were saying. And yesterday, I was probably about 5 minutes away from having to cut my hands off because of frostbite.
Right, cold.
Yeah. All right, guys, a very special guest you may have seen at a football game or on social media or just around campus. It's Dash Dog and his little friend Chase and their owner, Andy Edlund. Hello. Hi. Oh, my gosh. You know, they're here for a super exciting weekend. What are you guys excited for this weekend? Thanks, Celine. I'm right here actually at the Coug, some say the best bar in Pullman. But for the first time ever, Pullman is in the championship, I don't know how, for the best bar town in the country. And I'm here with Ollie, actually, who works at the Coug. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about Pullman possibly being the champion of the country for being the best bar town in Pullman?
Well, it's not a possibility. It is the best bar in the country, okay? This place, it's like home to a lot of people, to a lot of Cougs, and we just have the best customers, and yeah, we just love it here.
All right, go Cougs, Ollie. Thanks for having us. Appreciate it. Yeah, make sure tonight you go tweet hashtag Pullman BBT on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. I don't know if you have a MySpace still, who knows, but make sure you come to the Cougs, sign your name on the wall, get a drink with some friends. But yeah, that's it for me. Sending it back to the desk with you guys. Yeah, it's been pretty cold. We woke up to some snow this morning. About a finger's worth of snow. But for those of you driving, the snow is pretty much melted off the roads. I'm not gonna show you a road because you know what a road looks like. For those of you walking though, there are walkways on campus that were covered in snow, covered in ice today. These, you're not gonna walk to Stevens Hall, but please be aware, walk cautiously, walk carefully, because I don't want anybody to get hurt. But yeah, that's it from me and Chloe out here in the cold. Back to you guys in the warm studio.
Once you're done scheduling your appointment to get a flu shot online, taking a flu shot is easy as 1, 2, 3.
BG can be found all around campus. But for most broadcast students, he can be found right here at the desk for Cable 8.
All right, Alex, can we go out and about and tend to those plans, or are we going to have to push back the celebration?
Yeah, thanks, Ryan. Actually, I'm not really much of a gardener myself. I know, you can, but, I like the idea of gardening, but I'm not going to do it. But anyways, you can possibly go gardening. It's going to be 50 degrees outside today, a little bit cloudy, but I don't know how long you're going to be able to garden because there is a chance of rain to come out tonight, and that actually is going to drag out throughout the weekend. But today, high of 50, low of 32. Tomorrow, let's see if we can get to tomorrow. There it is. There we are. All right, so it's going to be a little bit warmer, still a little bit cloudy and possibly rainy as well. High of 59, almost 60 degrees. We're almost there. We're almost to spring, Pullman. We got this. And a low of 40. But let's go to the state map. State map, same kind of temperature right in this area. Pullman, Spokane, 5-degree difference, 55 to 50. Going to be cloudy in both of those areas. If you go over to Tri-Cities and Yakima, I don't know what they did to deserve all this warm weather. I mean, it's 62 degrees in Tri-Cities, 59 in Yakima. That's warm for Washington, and they got the sun. I don't get it. But for Seattle and Olympia, it's cloudy, nothing new there. And if you guys that also got bad haircuts like I did, make sure you grab your beanie because, as I learned over the last couple of days, it gets cold on your scalp. But yeah, let's go to the weekly forecast. Over the week, like I said, over the weekend, we're going to go into that rainy area. Saturday, it's going to be a little bit rainy. I know it says cloudy, but there is a chance of rain. Sunday, rainy. Monday, rainy. Tuesday, we might see a little bit more sun, but it is going to be cloudy, as well as Wednesday. It's going to be cold throughout the weekend with a weird 60 on Sunday. So with that, honestly, I think that's it for weather. Back to you guys at the desk. Yeah, Damien, actually, nothing new here. I know it was a clear sky. Oh, well, we're almost there. Almost there. Almost there. I will say right now, it's a clear skies outside. Almost there? Nope. Having a lot of technical difficulties. But it's 55. There we are. We're here. All right, 55 degrees. It was a high with clear skies. However, there are clouds coming in tomorrow. If we can go to tomorrow real quick. Coming into tomorrow is going to be raining with clouds coming from Spokane area. And that will bring us rain into the Easter weekend. So let's go into the state map so I can show you that real quick. Those Spokane clouds right here are going to come down to Pullman, bring us the rain over the weekend. Olympia and Seattle, nothing new with the rain. Yakima and Tri-Cities are seeing a little bit warmer of weather, but it is still overcast. I'll go to the 5-day forecast, and I'll step out of the way for you guys. See that? Rain. So, endure the weather. Get ready for it. It is coming. Happy Easter. No one likes wet chocolate, but it's going to happen, so just endure it. But yeah, rainy until Tuesday, and then it's going to be windy. But with that wind, I'm actually going to blow it back to the desk with Damon and Jerica. Honestly, Danny, I'm not sure exactly what you're expecting in the next few days because it's cold. It's cold here in Pullman. Today we had the high of 37 to 40, low of 19 to 20, and we also woke up with that 2 inches of snow this morning. So, that's what we get when you base your weather on a groundhog. But let's move on to tomorrow. Tomorrow it's going to be a little bit warmer. Going to be 36 to 40 degrees. And we had a little technicalities behind me. 25 degrees is the low. So for you crazy people who like to sleep with your windows open at night, you can take the 5th blanket off, so you'll be totally fine. And we also will be seeing a little bit more sun tomorrow compared to today, where it's it's a little overcast today. Tomorrow the sun will be playing peekaboo with us tomorrow. State map. Let's go to the state map, please. State map. Western side cities. We're going to see Olympia, Seattle, Yakima, and the Tri-Cities right down here. All going to get warmer weather. When I say warmer, I don't mean California warmer. I mean Washington warmer. So you're going to see the 40s hitting, Tri-Cities down here is going to be hitting the 50s almost. Lows to the 29, 26, 22. You're going to see that weather over there. Seattle, you will be seeing rain, which I know you guys are used to that, so just continue your daily duties. Eastern side, nothing changed, still cold. Pullman, Spokane, still cold. 37, 19, 37, 15. That's what happens here. 5-day forecast, please. Let's go to 5-day. 5-day. You got Wednesday, partly cloudy. That's tomorrow. But the rest of the week, Danny, you are going to see snow. Thursday, with the most prominent chance of snow, with 80% chance of snow. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all, just snowy, cold. But that's it from me with weather in Pullman. Throwing it back to the desk with Danny and Jerica.